and welcome. I am Exolite, and this is my channel. Today, we're going to go and look at some haunted houses. But not just any haunted houses. These are houses on a site called Rocket Homes, which means they're for sale. So if you would like to buy a haunted house, this is the place for you to go. Or as I like to think of it, buy a ghost and get the house for free. Before we start, if you would please give this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate that. If you are not subscribed and you would like to be, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you would like to be notified when my content goes live, please go ahead and click that bell. All right, let's get into some seriously creepy houses. Do you ever watch a scary movie about a haunted house and wonder if you could live there? Could you deal with the sound of phantom footsteps and slamming doors in the middle of the night? Could you handle staring into the eyes of a ghostly apparition or having to dodge objects flying off the shelves? Watching it happen on the screen is one thing. Experiencing it in real life is another, which I happen to know for a true fact. There are several reasons someone may end up living in a haunted house. Perhaps they live near a cemetery. Maybe they inherited the home or purchased the property without knowing its history. Or maybe they bought the home specifically because it was haunted. If that last reason resonates with you and you're the type of person who wants to experience a real-life haunting, this list of haunted houses is the one for you. Why are these homes haunted? Or any other homes for that matter, haunted? As you'll see, each one has a different story, and each spirit a different reason for staying. Number 1. And unfortunately, this particular website doesn't list the prices for the homes, which is too bad because I like to see how much we're paying for a good old-fashioned haunting. But if you're interested, you can contact them at rockethomes.com. All right, One Levetta Place, located on a tree-lined dead-end street. I wonder if that was a pun. In Nyack, New York, One Levetta Place is as famous as its past celebrity owners, which include directors, singers, and rappers. The home gained notoriety when the New York Supreme Court declared it legally haunted in 1991. The ruling was the result of the Stambovsky versus Ackley case, in which the home buyer, Jeffrey Stambovsky, sued seller Helen Ackley over not disclosing the haunting prior to the sale and fought to rescind his offer. The court ruled in Stambovsky's favor, and the home made history. Well, there have not been any reported hauntings in recent years. Perhaps you'll experience the paranormal activity the Ackleys publicly claimed to have had decades ago. Before selling the home, Helen and her family had reported multiple incidents of poltergeists, from the Revolutionary War shaking the beds to slamming of doors and leaving gifts. Possible paranormal phenomenon aside, the 1890 Queen Anne Victorian also boasts arched doorways, stained glass, an in-ground saltwater pool, and views of the Hudson River from almost every room. The spacious home features 5 bedrooms and baths and is in walking distance of Nyack's quaint downtown area. To see all the home has to offer, go ahead and contact them. All right. Next, Panola Hall. Panola Hall was originally built for Henry Tripp in 1854, but its most popular resident is simply known as Sylvia. Said to be a young, beautiful, shy spirit, Sylvia typically appears on the stairwell with a rose in her hair and wearing a white hoop skirt dress. Her presence also brings about a strong smell of roses. The beautiful antebellum home is decorated with heart pine floors, 12-foot ceilings, a second-floor balcony, and a secret tunnel. I love a good secret tunnel. So if you're interested in this home, go ahead and contact Rocket Homes. Next, the Pillars Estate. Sometimes a homeowner loves their home so much that they can find it difficult to leave, even when they're dead. Such is the case, many believe, for the Pillars Estate. Built in 1878, this mansion in Albion, New York, the homeowner we're referring to is Myrtie Carr. Keep that name in mind because we're coming back to that. Who moved into the home with her husband William in the 1940s. It's said that Carr loved the home so much that she purportedly told one of her daughters that when she died, she would never leave it. According to the current homeowner, Tony McMurdy, how strange is that? The ghost's name is Murdy. The man who owns it, his last name is McMurdy. That's a coincidence. According to Tony McMurdy, she's kept that promise. McMurdy, who has spent more than 10 years carefully restoring this home to its original splendor, has had his fair share of haunting experiences, including hearing doorknobs jiggling and seeing the apparition of a woman lying in bed. Despite the paranormal activity, it's believed that Carr's presence is a warm and friendly one, and that she's happy to see the care that McMurdy has put into her beloved home. The Pillars Estate in Albion, New York is one of the oldest homes in the area. When you turn that antique key and you step inside, you go back in history. The restored home is filled with antique furnishings, many of which are included in the sale of this home. McMurdy also added an extravagant ballroom featuring a grand staircase, dark wood features, chandeliers, and a bar. And just because you feel like you're back in time doesn't mean you'll live like it, because McMurdy updated all the electricity, the plumbing, the heating, the septic, so that you can move right in with your ghost. Sounds like a good deal. Next, the Wyckoff Villa, or Carlton Island Villa. There's much debate on whether the Wyckoff Villa, also known as the Carlton Island Villa, is actually haunted, but its very sad history and ominous presence may lead you to believe that it is. This Cape Vincent, New York home was built as a summer estate for William Wyckoff of Remington typewriter fame. Unfortunately for William, he died of a heart attack on the very first night he spent in the home. The villa then went to his son, who unfortunately sold it to General Electric after the family lost its fortune during the Great Depression. However, the company abandoned the home during World War II, and it has sat vacant ever since, which is more than 70 years. The villa is a ghost of its former self. The once ornate home has been stripped of its doors, windows, stained glass, and marble features. But even as a shell of a mansion, the Wyckoff Villa is stunning. Its new owner, whoever that may be, will need to commit to a true labor of love, as this home will require a complete rebuild. But it comes with 7 acres of land and 3 waterfronts. So, is it worth it to you to buy a haunted home and build it from the ground up? If so, you might want to check this one out. While some reasons may be wholesome enough, spirits may stay in a home for reasons that are far more disturbing. For example, perhaps the home's history includes multiple murders, suicides, or other tragic events, and that can affect the type of haunting one may experience. If you're serious about moving into one of these homes, do your research before you buy. You'll need to decide if you're comfortable with the property, its history, and the type of haunting you may encounter. I've tried to do this one 3 times and have choked on all of them. So let's hope I get through this one alive, shall we? The Los Feliz Murder House. On December 6, 1959, cardiologist Harold Perelson murdered his wife with a hammer. Then he killed himself in their beautiful Spanish Revival home in Los Feliz, California. After the infamous murder-suicide, the home was sold but never lived in. In fact, the interior wasn't even cleaned out for years following the incident, preserving that night in time and adding to the home's creepy aesthetic. Trespassers in the past have reported finding old magazines and books, canned food, and cleaning supplies. Rumor has it there were even unwrapped Christmas presents sitting under a Christmas tree left standing in one of the rooms. Today the house is stripped completely to its studs. A perfect starting point for anyone looking to remodel the home's 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and 3rd floor ballroom. However, while the Los Feliz Murder House is for sale, it may be difficult to purchase because the seller wants cash or hard money offers. I wonder why. If you want this home and you have hard cash, it could be the house for you. The Priestley House. Originally built in 1852, the Priestley House has been meticulously restored to its original grandeur, right down to the historically accurate hardware and original dining room doors. The Canton, Mississippi home may even feature the original owners still, Dr. James Priestley and his wife Susan, who both passed away in this house. Other people who have lived in the home have experienced hot spots, falling objects, and the appearance of a ghostly woman at a piano that played on its own. Next, the Pink Palace, which kind of sounds anything but frightening. However, if you purchase this light pink Louisville home, you might also get your very own guardian ghost. That's because the ghost that haunts this home is protective of the property and those who live there. Believed to be a previous owner named Avery, the spirit has appeared to residents just before bad things happen in the home, like a fire in the kitchen or a cinder block crashing through the window. Both times, Avery is said to have saved the residents' lives. Along with this added benefit, the home itself boasts 6 bedrooms, original woodwork, stained glass windows, and an in-ground pool. So, if you'd like to buy a protective ghost and get a free house, this might be the one for you. Thank you for coming along with this shopping spree of homes. If you're interested, go ahead and contact rockethomes.com. And if you would like to be subscribed and you're not, please go ahead and do so. Also, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you'd like to be notified when my content goes live, go ahead and click that bell. Good night.